Good morning, dear students. How are you? Hope you all are fit and fine, students. Yes, beta, today we are going to discuss next half of chapter number 3, that is compound sentence. As students, we have completed worksheet 1 to 4. Now, students, let's move on to the worksheet number 5. Yes, students, look at the pictures given below and try to guess what is the situation and what each person wants. According to picture, students, guess what is the situation and what each person wants. Then students write a sentence connecting the two pictures. Okay, after that students write down a sentence connecting these two pictures using and, but and or. Okay, these three conjunctions you can use, or any other conjunction also you can use here, students. One has been done for you. Yes, students, look at picture number 1. Here, students, she wants to go home by bus, but there is no bus to her home. She wants to go home by bus, but there is no bus to her home. Now, students, we can frame sentences like this. She jumped out of the car. She jumped out of the car and splashed into the swimming pool. Okay, she jumped out of the car and splashed into the swimming pool. Now we can say he is studying. He is studying but thinking about the match next day. He is studying but thinking about the match next day. Like this, students frame sentences using conjunctions and, but and or. Okay, students. Now, students, complete this worksheet yourself. Frame sentences and write down in the space provided to you. Now, students, let's move on to the worksheet number 6. Read the following news. Underline the compound sentences. British drivers and mobile phones. Yes, students, it's the heading. Now, students, what you have to do? You have to underline the compound sentences. Okay, students, underline all the compound sentences. I think you all know what is a simple sentence and what is a compound sentence. Now, underline all the compound sentences. Look, students, British drivers are the safest and most polite in Europe. It's a compound sentence joining the conjunction and. Now, in second line, students, just 1 in 10 London drivers doesn't stop at red lights and 9 in 10 obey parking laws. So, it's again compound sentence. So, underline this also. Third sentence, students, mobile phones are fast becoming a necessity. Now, students, this sentence is having a single subject, one subject and one predicate. So, it's a simple sentence. Okay, it's not a compound one. They are no doubt very helpful, but may prove to be a problem on the road. So, again, it's the compound sentence. So, underline this also. It's a compound sentence. Many drivers using mobile phones have smashed into the car in front. Again, it's the simple sentence. Okay, this one simple. The traffic police have been working hard to find a solution but have found little success. It's a compound sentence. So, students, underline this sentence. Like this, students, complete this worksheet number 6. Okay, beta, underline all the compound sentences. Okay, students. Now, students, let's move on to the worksheet number 7. Get into groups of 3. Read the following headings. Select one of them and discuss it among yourselves. Now, students, read these all headings like homework should be abolished, all schools should have a 5-day week, children should be admitted only to neighborhood schools, and ideal school students. Yes, students, these headings are given to you. You have to select any one. Okay, select only one. Okay, and then students discuss it among yourselves and write down an article on the topic selected by you using a mixture of simple and compound sentences. Yes, students, here you have to write down an article using a mixture of simple and compound sentences. Now, students, for the article, write down the heading in capital letter. Okay, write down the heading in capital letter, and then students write down what you want to write according to these headings. Suppose, students, we can take an ideal student. The student who learns his lessons regularly and avoids all those that stand against his way to study is called an ideal student. He is very obedient to his parents. He takes his bath and goes to school. The teachers admire him and speak highly of him. He has all the good qualities. He is very sincere and innocent. He also avoids politics and bad habits. He should always speak the truth and never tell a lie. Like this, students, frame sentences, a mixture of simple and compound sentences should be there in your article. It's your homework. Okay, so students, now complete up to worksheet number 7. Okay, try these and complete up to worksheet number 7. Thanks, beta, and have a nice day. Bye bye.